his stump is blistering and bleeding, and he just wants to turn around and quit. And I'm like, just give me like just 30 more steps and we'll turn around, we'll go home. And then he goes 30 steps. Okay, let's turn around. I'm like, come on, you got 20 more in you. And then another 20 steps and then another 10 steps. And just come on, 5 more. Just go a little bit there. We'll sit down, we'll take a break, and then we'll go back home. And then finally we sit down, we come over this little ridge line. We sit down. I'm like, just relax, relax. He's like, that's it. I'm done. I'm not doing no more of your fucking steps. We're going home. I'm tired of this. I can't do this. And I go, look over your shoulder. And he turns around and he looks over and he goes, is that what I think it is? I said, yeah, that's the summit. I said, get up, man. He gets up and he puts
He made it to the top?
Puts the leg back on. And I take the rope off him. He said, what are you doing? I'm like, you're okay, man. It's like, this is a real nice, easy path. You're not going to die on it. I'm like, this ain't about the war. This ain't about your family. This is all about you. I didn't carry you up here. You got your ass up here. So get up there and go take what's yours. Go get it. And he took those last 100 steps and I sat there and I watched him dragging that prosthetic leg, and he got to the summit and he threw his arms up and he's screaming and he's yelling, I did it, man. I did it. And he's screaming, he's crying. And I'm sitting there like watching this, like all unfold. And I'm like, holy shit. And I had a buddy of mine, climbing buddy of mine, came and filmed it. And after he's going through this whole thing, I'm like, all right, let's go. We got to get out of here. You know, he's like, I ain't leaving. You better get up here. And then it dawned on me. I was like, because at this point I've summited, you know, all the biggest mountains around the world at this point. And it was the first time in my climbing career, per se, that the last thing on my mind was getting up to the summit and taking that fucking picture and going back home and putting the picture of me on the summit of Elbrus in Russia on my mantle and telling my boys, you know, oh yeah, I just climbed Mount Everest. That was the last thing on my mind. Watching him take those last 100 steps, it changed my life.
Okay, you're making me cry like a right now, so we're stopping. Okay.
Well, I'll finish it up with this. That was the moment when, because you got to understand something, at this point in my life, you know, it was boxing, jiu-jitsu, skydiving, motorcycle racing, all these things. I realized that these were all solo sports. It's all about Tim, the motherfucking Tim show. And that moment on that summit, watching him take those last 100 steps, that was the moment when the Tim show finally died. And that's when the Heroes Project was born.
Dude, you are a hero.
Nah, shit, I ain't the hero. These guys are the hero. Climbing a mountain with no legs, that's fucking hero. And serving his country. And I never served my country. You know, I was in Hell's Angels, different kind of military.
You weren't in the military?
Never. My dad was.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I